Hello and welcome to my channel Purposeful Play, where I talk about all things early childhood education. I'm Danielle and I am a 4K teacher in Wisconsin, and I am so excited because I'm back at work. Woo woo! We just started last week with our PD days and a couple of work days in our classroom, and I am so excited. We've got another week or so before we start work with our kids, but we've been really busy in our classroom trying to get things ready. We are starting off virtually for about a month, as long as our numbers, our positive testing numbers in our county stay low. Then we will be going back in person, and I'm really hoping that happens. So today I want to talk to you about building relationships and that sense of community with your students and your family when you aren't in person. And I've got about 10 ideas to build these relationships virtually, and I'd like to share them with you. So let's get started. We have decided this year to start our year off with one-on-one family and student meetings. So my co-teacher and I have set up 15-minute sessions with each family, each student, and it gives the family an opportunity to tell us all about their child. Maybe they'd like to share with us their hopes for the school year, and at that time, if there are any questions, we're gonna come back to them later, and hopefully we can answer them at another time. But that 15-minute period, we really want to focus on them. We want them telling us what they hope for the year. We want to hear all about their family and their children, and so that's what we're doing the very first thing. I'd include that in one of my top 10 ideas for building that sense of community and relationships, but we're thinking that this is going to be a great start to get things going. So the first idea I had was morning meetings. And I think that is a really great way to get the kids to come together, singing some kind of a song or some greeting that greets each child individually, recognizing them and their presence in our school setting, and keeping that same thing, the ritual, every single day, I think would be a good idea. And then also maybe a feelings check-in. Hey, how are you feeling today? The song that we sing is like, hello Danielle, hello Danielle, hello Danielle, and how are you today? Or you can, instead of singing that, then you can say, we're glad you're here today. So if you say, how are you today, you can have them check to see, hey, are you feeling good? Feeling not so good? And maybe once you've had that conversation about feelings, you can start talking about their actual feelings. How are you feeling today? So morning meetings are fantastic. The second idea is share. Maybe during small group time or large group, have a time to share. Maybe you have a star student for a week and they get to share during large group time or morning meeting time. We call it VIK, the very important kid, which is like a star student. And just having them share some of their favorites, some of their special things, photos, maybe pets, things like that, to make them feel a little bit special. And then a sharing time too, where just kids get to share, each of them get a chance to share. Maybe you just talk about, what's your favorite food? Everybody tells their favorite food. What did you have for breakfast today? I don't know if you know this song, but it goes, what did you have for breakfast today? What did you have to eat? What did you have for breakfast today to make your day complete? And the kids love to hear that song. So anytime that they can share something that's personal, it brings you closer together as a community and just getting to know the students and what they prefer. The next idea was a scavenger hunt, and that kind of goes along with the sharing. So you might say to kids, okay, I'm gonna count to 10 and everybody needs to go find a stuffed animal, or everybody needs to go and find something blue. And so everybody can go and do that, and when they come back, you can have them hold it up depending on how much time you have, or each child can tell and share or describe what they found when they were running around the house to try to find something. Another thing I thought about that could help build those relationships relationships are read-alouds. Reading some of your favorite books together, discussing them. Kids can say, hey, I know that book, I've read that one, or I love this book. Having kids contribute to the voices maybe, or maybe it's the books that have that the call and response, and having the kids be involved in that, it just, again, brings everybody together as one group. Another idea, snack bunch or a lunch bunch, where you have just an open time where kids can just pop in when you're having your lunch or your snack, and they have their lunch and their snack too, and it's just sort of a casual time to chit chat. Families can be welcome to that too, but there's no really set activities or assignments or things like that during that time, and you can just discuss anything. I know when we're in our classroom, one of my favorite times to talk to the kids is when we're sitting down and having snack, and just these natural conversations come up, and I really, really enjoy that, and I know that's something that we're going to miss. Another idea is having a fun Friday or a theme whole week you could do. You might have hat day, silly hair day, maybe it's wear your favorite color day. I'm trying to think of some other ones, pajama day, things like that, to just, again, you can talk about why did you wear this, or tell me about your hair, and just, again, having everybody have that one thing in common is kind of fun. And you know what, just have fun Friday. I love it. Another idea is a collaborative class project. So maybe you have everybody create, depending on what you're studying or what your topic is, you can have them create a page and then you can put them together in a book when you get them back from the students when they come back in person, and then they have that book that you can read together, and it's something that you made together. One thing we're doing this year is in our take-home bags, the little supply bags that kids are coming to pick up next week with all their supplies, we're giving them an envelope that is already addressed and stamped, and a little assignment. We haven't decided what it's going to be yet. I'm not sure, but it's going to have something that they either have to draw a picture, and it's going to have their name on them, and then we're going to, once we get them all together, it's going to be hung up in our classroom. And so when they come in finally in October, they're going to be so excited to see this class art or whatever. We haven't decided yet. I'll show you when I do get it. And again, just knowing that they have contributed to our classroom decor and what we have in here is gonna, I think they're gonna love it. Each day we're gonna have an open time where families can sign up for a one-on-one, a 15-minute one-on-one time, whether it's with their child or without. We just learned how to use Calendly, and it's fantastic because you can set when you're available, and as soon as somebody signs up for a 15-minute slot, that slot is taken from your calendar. You're sent the Zoom link, and the people who signed up sent a Zoom link, and it's done. I mean, it's so easy, it's free, and it just helps you stay really organized. We also use that for our signups for the one-on-ones that we're having next week with the families before school starts. So I really like that idea. Again, it just lets parents have that, peace of mind that they can talk to you at any time and ask their questions or, address their concerns. We are gonna have, we are using Seesaw as our platform to share, assignments and read alouds and videos and things like that. And Seesaw has a blog. So we are going to use the blog to share some of the kids' assignments and pictures and videos. And that way the kids can get to see each other before they actually meet each other. I know we're gonna see each other in our morning meeting and also our small groups, but that's just another way for the kids to see that. And then there's a little bit of back and forth if they would like to. Families can comment with words or, with the microphone to their classmates' assignments. So it's fun. And then the last thing is small groups. So I did do a video on small groups, and I'll link it down below if you care to see some ideas on what you can do in small groups. This will be our time to maybe focus a little bit more on some of our social emotional curriculum. It'll be a time to do those small group, more academic focused activities, and it gives you some time to really have more not quite one-on-one with students, but a little bit more smaller. And then, you know, kids tend to use their voice a little bit more when they're in a smaller group. And this is also a time when you can do share. You could do share during small groups. All right, those are my 10 ideas. I hope you enjoyed, and I would love to hear if you use any of them, or if you have any other ideas, you can put them in the comments below. As always, thanks for watching, and don't forget to give it a thumbs up and hit that subscribe button so you don't miss out on my other videos, and have a happy day.